Ukrainian grain, meant for people of the global south, is exported to Spain instead, in order to feed pigs. Moscow is claiming that the corrupt Ukrainian and Spanish governments struck a secret deal. We are here to help you find out the truth. When Russia openly invaded Ukraine in February 2022, its fleet and troops blocked Ukrainian ports on the Black and Azov Seas and stopped maritime navigation in the area. This caused an enormous food crisis. The Ukrainian grain market is one of the largest worldwide. In the trade year 2022-2023, Ukraine was the sixth largest wheat exporting region. Around 5% of total wheat exports came from the country in that period. Turkey initiated negotiations with Russia and Ukraine involving the United Nations to come up with something officially known as the Black Sea Grain Initiative, or as it was called in the press, the Grain Deal. The Grain Initiative only lasted a year though, from mid-2022 to mid-2023. Russia kept accusing Ukraine and the EU that the grain exported from Ukrainian Black Sea ports was not reaching the recipients, the poorest countries in the Middle East and Africa. Putin speculated a lot on the subject, understanding that millions of people were at risk of starvation. Cameron Watson, an analyst at Dryad Global, a maritime intelligence risk company, said in his report that because of the war, global food prices skyrocketed, pushing 47 million people into acute hunger. The Russian president was blackmailing the world, demanding the sanctions be lifted, otherwise the grain deal would be over. The United States, the EU and Ukraine said Russia was weaponizing hunger to achieve its military goals. Russian propaganda selectively presents factual information without providing a broader context. Russia was spreading this fake narrative to avoid being blamed for provoking the global food crisis, as well as a fierce and unprovoked attack on a neighboring country. The UN issued a detailed report saying that Putin's accusations of Ukraine and its Western partners were simply not true. According to the official data, almost 33 million tons of food came out from Ukrainian ports, and as a result, in just 1 year, the cereal prices dropped by 27.4% between May 2022 and June 2023. According to the UN, only less than half of grain cargoes went to the EU, while 51.3% were delivered to African and Asian countries, totaling nearly 33 million tons, while only 16 million tons were delivered to Europe. So what Russia had been saying about the Black Sea Grain Initiative before quitting it was a manipulation. This is a propaganda technique called selective truth. This way, Russia employs partial truths to deceive individuals and advance particular agendas, trying to justify its aggression against Ukraine on the one hand and depict richer countries as the ones that profit from the poor. So, don't let anyone fool you.